and welcome to the 31st episode of the Tavern Chat Podcast. I am your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, proprietor of the Tenkar's Tavern blog. Saturday, the day before Father's Day. Whatever shall we do? Oh, that's right. It's Free RPG Day. All right. Some of you might need a shopping list. I don't. There's nothing here that justifies the trip out to Long Island for me to purchase. But be that as it may, there may be stuff on this list for you. So, shall we go through it real quick? Atlas Games has an Unknown Armies 3 release. I don't know if anybody's still playing Unknown Armies. I haven't seen anybody playing it in a while, but hey. Paizo has a Pathfinder Adventure card game pack. It also has a Pathfinder Adventure and a Starfinder Adventure. You got a lot in the box. Q Workshop has unique Viking dice. I really suspect that's not going to make it out of the box. That's going to be in the hands of employees, along with, not the Steve Jackson Games Munchkin cards. There's 30 of them in the box. They'll be there for you. Don't worry none. Flying Buffalo has the Tunnels and Trolls quick start rules with the Japan Adventure. I have no idea what the hell is behind that. So that's a little unique. Goodman has a 5e adventure. And it also has the quick start rules with the new adventure. Excuse me, but if you don't know, if you haven't been following, Free RPG Day requires that you supply publisher product that is unique to Free RPG Day that year, meaning that it couldn't have been released prior. Not even it can't be your old stock. So, yes, if you have the DCC RPG Quick Start, you already have the rules involved, but however long the new adventure is, that's the new material. That's how that works. Monte Cook Games is supplying a new Monera adventure. Renegade Game Studios, never heard of them, but they're supplying Kids on Bikes and Overflight. All right. Chaosium has a Scratch Cola Cthulhu adventure. That's cool. Chessex has some 600 dice. That's a Free RPG Day. That's kind of boring. James Raggy is going to give us Eldritch Cock. Yeah, okay. James, not for nothing. The shtick is overdone. Okay, it's overdone. I want my rough book. There we go. Ulysses Spiel, Wrath and Glory. Pellegrin Press, this is kind of cool. Delta Green and the Cthulhu Confidential Quick Start rules. So, nice little combo there. Troll Lords has a 5e adventure. Weird Miniatures has, I'm assuming, is it an adventure? I guess, I thought it was a mini initially. I guess it's, I don't know what the fuck it is. Studio 9 Publishing, Midnight Legion Adventure book. There's only one per box, so it might be sizable. And the Ultra Pro is offering a Dungeons & Dragons RPG character folio. There's only one per box, and I'm going to make a guess it doesn't make it out of the box. I'm not saying that it should, but if it doesn't make it out of the box, the first person into the store is going to grab it. So don't put your eyes out for that one. You're not going to find it. So that's the Free RPG Day roundup. Now, on to some of the bits and pieces that are in my head. Absolute. When you play RPGs, all orcs are evil, all goblins are evil. When you mix that up, when you find that orc tribe that's awful neutral and just trying to get along, you surprise your party. You surprise your players, because gaming is about absolutes in a lot of ways. You know, the rules state that this is it. And when you change it around, people go, whoa, you're changing my the ground I stand on. It's not so stable. It's the closest I'm ever going to come, hopefully, politics in this podcast, but the real world, real life, is shades of gray. When you start talking in absolutes and you say all and every and each and if you are no longer dealing with an argument that anybody can answer because you are not dealing with reality. Reality is shades of gray. To be otherwise is to be bigoted. Is to be closed-minded. Is to, be in an echo chamber. I like to avoid echo chambers. There's enough of them in this world. So that's just an observation. Totally unrelated, but something that does piss me off. There are a handful of people on social media that have me blocked. Just fine. I don't miss not seeing their conversations. What does annoy me is when they give me a mention, usually by first name or as Tenkar, but not as Eric Tenkar. Therefore, I don't get directly flagged. And they misstate truths or whatever. You do realize that if you're doing this, to me or anybody else, but to me, I have enough friends out there seeing this shit that they're going to give me a nice little copy and paste and forward it to me. I got a screenshot. So, be a man. If you're going to pull that shit, don't. Just be a man. Unblock me and say what you got to say. Don't be a dick. All right? We are all, theoretically, adults. I know that's surprising to some people. We do play games, some of us for a living. But yes, in theory, we are adults. Moving right along. It's a weekend, man. You got to give me a chance. I got a little discombobulated. Moving right along, it appears that there's now a major player in this little podcast thing. Now, podcasts have been going on for years and years. And the OSR, we've had some very successful ones. Save or Die, Roll for Initiative, Cycles Hammer. I was part of the Brainstorm. There's a lot of good podcasts in the gaming industry, not just for OSR games, for others. But I'm guessing that there's this little surge of podcasts thanks to Anchor, thanks to the OSR, has gotten somebody realizing that they're late to the gaming table on this one. And who am I talking about? Morrus, he of N-World, the unofficial RPG news site, has now released Morris's unofficial tabletop RPG talk. So, if you thought that N-World, or if you think that N-World is your cup of tea, if you enjoy what you read there, and remember, they kind of admit, I guess, by being now unofficial in their title, they can admit apparently some of the news they put out is, I'm not going to say fake, but paid for. That's okay. You're going to make a living. In any case, the podcast first episode officially released on the 13th, on Wednesday. And here is the announcement. It's here. In our pilot episode, we stumble around trying to find our feet, and somehow our sound engineer, Daryl, manages to find some usable content and turn it into a podcast. And in this episode, we discuss Record Our Eyes this week. Morrus has a go on Pathfinder 2nd Edition at UK Games Expo. And we play our world-famous game, Guess What This Kickstarter Is About, by just hearing the title and nothing else. And cover some recent new releases. We also answer a couple of listener questions about GM screens and session zeros or sessions 0. One of those. So, excuse me. Morrus is now podcast. I should be surprised. I'm not. And you know what? It's good. Because it's going to raise the profile of other podcasts. Because there are going to be people that only go to N-World for their gaming news, for their gaming discussion. And they're going to hear Morrus talk and go, wow, is there more shit like this? Guess what? There is more shit like this. If you happen to find this podcast because you listen to Morris's podcast, please tell him. I'm sure he'd love to hear that you were brought to me via him. God. All right, it is the weekend. I'm not going to stick here too long, so I'm going to bow out. Tomorrow is Father's Day. I will have something for Father's Day. Not 100% sure what yet. Going to have some kind of Father's Day theme for one part of it, at least. Oh, and lest I forget, if you are still looking, if you haven't grabbed it yet, the Humble RPG Bundle for 5e, the one from Frog God, Troll Lord, who else? Frog God, Troll Lord, Kobo Press. The bit.ly link is bit.ly/Dungeons, Hordes, Horrors. That will give you a shit ton of 5e adventures for very, very low buy-in. Really. Even if you don't play 5e, it's a damn good deal. Use it for your OSR gaming. You can convert very easily. Remember, excuse me, man, morning is start. I'm really killed by the allergies. Remember that a portion of your money spent at Humble Bundle go to back a charity. And if you're using my affiliate link, a portion will go to back the tavern. I appreciate all the help you can give. All right, folks, stay safe. Keep better friends. Some of you can't, I understand that, but it's a thought that counts, right? God bless. Be good. Roll them dice. Roll them high or low, depending on your needs. I'll catch you all tomorrow. Thank you for stopping by.